So it is it is the programming for the IoT based car parking system. So about the programming part, here we mainly used servo motor and liquid crystal and IR sensor. So we just mentioned the library file for the servo motor and liquid crystal, and just we mentioned the IR sensor. What are the pin we just need to connect? A0, A1, and 7 6 pin. So next we just mentioned about the servo motor. We just connected the servo pin as 5. And about the next thing, we just mentioned the LCD display connection. We just mentioned RS pin as 13, enable pin as 12, and data pins D4, D5, D6, D7, right? 11, 10, 9, 8. About the servo motor, first we just needed to mention the angle of the servo motor. In the 90-degree of the angle, we just the gate is open. In the 30-degree angle for the gate at rest, and in the 0 degree the gate at closed. So here we just mentioned the angle of the sensor and time delay for the gate open and closed. So in the void setup function, we just insulated the LCD program and serial program and server motor also. And after we just mentioned the insulate IR sensor pin, which we here we just give sensors input pins, because sensors are the input devices. So after that, we just insulated the servo motor position. So in the looping condition, we just mentioned which pin we just connected the IR sensor. We just connected with digital writers. So we just mentioned the digital writer. And in the IR send pin 1, we just mentioned the A0 already before we already defined the function. So here after we just give the conditions of the programmer when the gate is closed and when the gate is open. The angle is 0 degree and the gate is closed. At the 90-degree, 30-degree, the gate will be opened. So these are the things displayed in the LCD display. So these are the programming part of the IoT based smart parking management system. And in the simulations, so these are the simulation part. So here we just mainly used Arduino Uno. This is the Arduino Uno, and also we just used Node MC for the IoT part for the data transmitting. And these are the IR sensor which you use for detecting the object. Here we just used four IR sensor, and this is the LCD display. So here we just mentioned the 16:2 LCD display which we used as the output devices, and we just see the output of the this function. And here this is mentioned as the servo motor, and this is the virtual terminal which we see the output in the serial output. So I just run the programming part. So in the LCD display, we just got the parking status. So in the status, I just give I just give in the input to the 4 to 0. So in the LCD display, we just see like, so again the parking status showing. So here I just give the every input as 0. So in the virtual terminal, there will call the displaying as filled empty. So in the virtual terminal, I didn't give the any input to the sensor. So first sensor that giving is empty. So second also empty, and third one also empty, and fourth one also empty. In case of I give the input to sensor 1, that give the sensor 1 is filled. I just give the input to the sensor 2. I just give the sensor to the input. So sensor 1 filled. I didn't give the any input to the 3 and 4. So that way is showing empty. So now I give everything to give the input to the IR sensor. It is give the filled because I give everything to the input. I just give the input to the every sensor. So these are the IoT based car parking management system the using of the Arduino Uno and Node MCU. So we can see the status of the this parking slot is. So the display displaying the status of the filled or not in the LCD display. Thank you.